Thank you. A new unit is now open at Hartford Hospital dedicated to clinical trials. This is a real game changer for patients diagnosed with cancer. Here to tell us more about the latest addition, we have Dr. Peter Yu, Physician-in-Chief at Hartford HeathCare Cancer Institute, and Dr. Gerard Fumo, Chief of Medical Oncology and Hematology at Mid-State Medical Center. It's great to have you both with us.
Thank you for having me.
And Dr. Yu, first of all, let's talk about this new center. Why is there such a need for it?
Yes, you know, Jocelyn, it's really a remarkable story. It goes back to 4 years ago when Hartford HeathCare started thinking about what does it mean to deliver the best quality care in the community. In fact, what is the best quality care? And so we went to Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center and asked them, you know, what is the best quality of care here in New York, and can you help us, you know, bring that here? And Memorial Sloan Kettering, for its part, was thinking the exact same thing. It was thinking, how do we show that what happens on the Upper East Side of New York City has relevance to the rest of the United States, and how can we contribute to that? So the two came together in the first ever of its kind to say, let's work together. And for the last 4 years, we've been on this remarkable journey where literally every week, dozens of doctors are communicating with each other, traveling to New York, coming up here, same for our nurses and our pharmacists. And that's really led us to develop a robust clinical research program.
And Dr. Fumo, you are among those doctors benefiting from this, and your patients as well.
Yeah, well, exactly. The patients are really benefiting. I'd like to share a story that really exemplifies how important this relationship is. A patient of mine, a 25-year survivor of metastatic melanoma, that's spread melanoma. Back 25 years ago, there was no cure, but yet she's here with us. We're quite remarkable. And of course, she attributes that, if you ask her a story, she attributes that to the medicine that she received at that time and the clinical trial that she became involved with. But she also dedicates a lot of it to her husband's commitment to her care. Turns out that the clinical trial was out of state. It was a very large commitment for both of them. She had to leave her job. He left his job for the next 2 years and devoted his life to her. It's really a lovely story. And, you know, I should say, by the way, this drug then later became FDA approved for that treatment. And possibly more important, it provided the proof of principle for the immunotherapies that we're using today. Actually, that trial led and evolved into some of the more, let's call them next generation immunotherapies that we're using today.
About targeted therapies.
Yeah.
These clinical trials, Dr. Yu, are groundbreaking.
They're absolutely groundbreaking, and that's one of the greatest assets Memorial Sloan Kettering brings to us. It's access to these first developmental studies that are really the most promising treatments available that normally are not available in the community.
We're talking about phase 1, so people need to know that really this establishes all the other trials as we move forward. How safe is it, the efficacy of these drugs?
Right. These require very stringent procedures and facilities. The FDA watches this very carefully to look at these, and it's really an honor to be able to say that there's enough trust in the FDA and Memorial Sloan Kettering that they allow us to do these kind of studies. And we felt that we need to step up to do this. So we created a phase 1 unit, or innovation unit, at Hartford Hospital. This is really a dramatic 1-year effort that we put forward. We brought the community together for philanthropic donations, marshaled our resources with the support of Memorial Sloan Kettering. We had our ribbon cutting ceremony 2 weeks ago. The next day, Department of Health was on site and passed us to proceed. So we're ready to go off and running first of the year.
Yes. And
so we're moving medicine forward with Memorial Sloan Kettering, and now we're able to, rather than 25 years ago have to travel for it, we're moving that close to their home.
Exactly. Patients don't have to travel far, and these trials are right here in our state, benefiting them directly. Thank you so much, both of you, for coming in. I know you have very busy schedules. We appreciate it.
It's our pleasure, Jocelyn.